Hello, YouTube. I've done this really quickly after logging in the next day, and I didn't even give a chance for the game to load properly. But hey, this is probably a second video on the Trailblaze mission for 4.3 because I like to divide them up because they tend to be pretty long, although I think this one's pretty much shorter. But we left off having just got to Inkford Hotel. I'd just slapped around a Faboba. Let's not talk about it. Right, let's check out these different things then. We could talk to Sudskar. Sorry, what is that? Why is that mech just stood like that? That's so funny. Any chests, just in case, you know? Why? I love this place. It's not a particularly HSR place for me. It looks like the sort of place you'd see in Wuthering Waves. Hey, Kermit. You are going to be called Kermit.
To think there are still those who recognize my kind. You are quite well informed.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. I like to pride myself upon having good information available to me at all times. I really need to get a new boom on for my microphone because it squeaks when I move it.
For this frail and wretched form. Are you here at the hot springs to wash away your stray thoughts? Or just to chat with the last kappa of Ahatopia?
None of those, I'll be honest. You're the last kappa?
As you see, my kin have either been swallowed by the muddy currents or have fled into the canvas. Long, long ago, my people lived in every river and pond in Ahatopia. We tended the crops for the artists, and in return, they painted our descendants into existence.
Interesting. Why have you chosen to stay in the real world?
It is hard to leave one's homeland. Even when my kin have entered the canvas, even when the waters here are no longer clear, and even when the new Plu tribe has replaced us, this is still my home. It needs someone who remembers the old days. As long as I remain, the Kappa line is alive.
Fair play. Do you know Graphia? Upon hearing that name, the withered body of our Heartopia's last kappa begins to tremble faintly.
Lady Graphia is the one who guided all Imagine. Her name shines like moonlight through my dimming memories. Back then, the demons from beyond swept in like a dark tide. The filth and flames they brought could turn even the clearest stream into a toxic swamp. We Kappa were weak and could only shiver at the bottom of the rivers. But it was Lady Graphia who found us. She encouraged us, saying that every drop of clean water held power against the darkness.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
She taught us how to use water to protect the displaced mortals and wash away those impure monsters. Though our impact was limited, that was the most heroic era for my kind.
What was... I feel like he's just mentioned that. Is she really still alive?
As long as the world in canvas exists, Lady Graphia must as well. There is a saying that if one who is weary of the world prays to her with true devotion, she will arrive on a ferry to lead them into the canvas.
Ah.
If you seek clues regarding Lady Graphia, you should visit the mountain behind the hotel. There are atonement statues left by Imagine there, filled with their prayers. It is also the site of Graphia's former residence. Casper likes to wander around there. He is a strangeling far
Casper,
older than
yeah.
I.
We met him.
Perhaps if you play in the snow with him, he might show you the way.
Thank you, Scour.
That is all I can tell you. After all, I am just a stubborn old Kappa, trying to keep this one pool of water a little cleaner.
We will get the entirety of 4.3 story done in this video, by the way. I saw this during the cutscene. Let me go and get it. Oh, not the... Yeah, we'll get the entirety of 4.3 done. Story done in this video because I want to get it. We want to get past it because this week just gone. I think when this is going up, there's been a very lore-heavy week. We're doing a lot of Genshin story. We're doing a lot of HSR story, and obviously, I want to get in over the next week to 2 weeks. I want to get into predictions for 4.4. Because we know we're getting Himiko Nova, we know we're getting the Fate 2 collab with Rin and Gilgamesh, but there could be other stuff like reruns that we need to try and maybe give a prediction on. Just let me get the collectible, will you? Right, fine. Or Nelux. Graphia, spelt differently.
And I shall hide no longer. Indeed, I am Graphia, the sovereign of all paintings, the source of all schools, the mother who birthed all imagine.
Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, definitely.
My wish power is spent, and I can no longer weave my imagination arts. But you and I share a fate, with just a few wish bays to aid me.
I am Graphia. If you're giving away wish bays, you should give them to me.
No, I am Graphia. Does this red armor not make it obvious?
Yeah, just stop shouting.
I don't care which. One of you, come help me fight the Lord Ravager.
Lord Ravager? To be honest, we are Graphia, but we're not Graphia.
Why are the Wisp so cute?
Simply put, we
Why are they so cute?
Imagine born from people's imaginations of Graphia. As for me, I was sketched by a rather unskilled illustrator for a history textbook, which explains why I look a bit rough.
Right.
I am a wispy form from the concentrated longing for Graphia in plain Arcadia.
I am the armored goddess Graphia from the 52-episode animated series Apocalypse of Ashes, Mecha Wars. Care to witness my signature move?
No.
Of the ink blade?
No, 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 no. No.
If you're looking for the real Graphia, I'd suggest you give up.
That's not in my nature.
Imagine on the verge of exhausting their wish power, begging the mother of Imagenesis to extend their lives with her paintbrush. Not a single one has ever succeeded. In the end, only those of us making a living off the Graphia brand are left. When it comes down to it, she's nothing more than a legend.
I don't believe that. I'm not going to entertain this talking for much longer. Looks like I'll have to find
As
another
I
way.
suspected, finding Graphia was never going to be easy.
Besides us, there are
The thing is,
plenty of ancient
with-
Imagine living here,
with-
that's long gone extinct
With HSR and the way they do their storytelling, something said here is going to have some relevance
If you're serious
to the
about
way in which we
finding
find Graphia. And I'm leaning more towards the old, the Kappa, because he's wiser and less, on brand, I guess. Neolux, what do you know about Graphia? Tell me everything.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts
Yes.
on behalf of that Intellitron executive.
Yes.
I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imagenesis will see her.
Huh? Why?
If she wanted to see her, it would already have happened. The IPC has practically turned the world and canvas upside down. You know this, right? Over 140 years ago, they brought in hackers from Punklord and did everything they could to blast open the passage between reality and the world and
Interesting.
canvas. I think disturbing her world and canvas like that must have upset the mother of Imogenesis.
I really want to visit Punklord. With all of the Silverwolf stuff going on, and now obviously it being mentioned in links with when the IPC took over Planet Acadia, I really want to deal with. I want to visit Punklord. I really do.
A friend of Graphia's? Just how long has that person been alive? So that friend wanted you to find Graphia, but they didn't tell you how.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have a Himiko, does she? Or Evanessia. Aside from single parting requests, Evanessia had no time to leave any.
The only thing Avanessia left that could be a token is the mask she painted herself, right?
Yeah. Do you have any bright ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puff ball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea,
Whoa!
you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day. The Holy Grail War!
I've been in one.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Danconia. Oh, how nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too. Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Cult has got you covered. We use leyline resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree.
Okay.
Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
But you're absolutely right.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious you have literally no
Just
idea,
trying to
Neelix.
lift the mood. Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux.
Oh.
Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
I just checked in and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon, help me!
Good luck, Neelix.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Cinderth Age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway.
And he was mentioned by the Kappa. Doesn't it just seem a little obvious? Ooh, give me that.
Tell me,
Mine.
is there still a chance?
Oh, give me that. Mine.
Graphia is still here in this hotel.
I bet she probably is somewhere. She must stare, probably staring me right in the face. Wouldn't surprise me. Meow. Mine. Any goodies for me? I like goodies. Give me goodies. Goodies. Whoa, pick that up. Whoa, give me. Don't mind me. Can I interact with you? No. This is such a cool place. we having that? You hitting that? Ooh, puzzle there. Healing power of the hot spring. Oh, you can heal in the hot spring. Sick. Huh. Huh. Hey, Sanko. You're cool. You're funny. A few enemies through here that I can fight. Leave it alone. Don't kick it. Ooh, I see. Ooh, I see it down there.
Are you there?
How on me?
I'm
Nope.
not.
Okay. I guess we get to that via a planet jump. I'm not going to do that right now. He's not there. Give up.
Not a mimic. Not interested.
I love that line. Not a mimic. Not interested. Ooh. New stagnant shadow shape of devour. Thank you very much. I sometimes forget to actually like pass by those. I know he's there. I'm having a little look a minute. Because inevitably, thank you very much. Optimus Prime right there. I know. Leave me be. Right. Now let's go see him. Now I've collected some goodies. I've got to save up for Cyrene. Right.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb. And then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop. So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
You know, this whole memory thing keeps coming up. Casper, Pom Pom, even Himiko doesn't seem to remember what happened to her in the transition from Phantasm games to Astral Express. No, it just seems to be something that's been redacted out of memory. Let's play this now.
A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
We're actually gonna do it? Do I actually have to? Oh. Lana jump. Hi. Whoa, that's what you meant by snowball fight. Gotcha. No, I need that. Thank you very much. Whoa, okay. They really put some new mechanics in these jumps. I kind of like it. Oh, chest, chest, chest. Thank you very much. Casper. Many years ago, Casper used to be a towering frost giant. They would often invite others to snowball fights, tossing out snowflakes, hedgehog, and gold coins as they pleased. Watch out, the hedgehog thrown by Casper will knock Trailblaze back. Okay. What's that? Oh, I see. Thank you. I'll go now. Bye. Whoa. Okay. The amount of concentration. I can go below there as well. But I'll have to come back to it when I do full exploration. Hey, miss me. Hey, miss me. Hey, miss me. Hey, miss me again. Nope. No. No. Ow. Stop it. Go way down. No. Probably not. No. Let's just go. Blurp, 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 blurp. Long blurp. Whoa. Nice.
You'd better be good at dodging, Nameless!
Oh. I see. Uh-huh. Okay. Whoa! I didn't realize they were going to go that way. I need to shoot. Button. Yeah. Ooh, chest. Big chest. Ooh. Oh. Oh, actually, no, that's all right for Don Hung. And then so Tere. Any bells?
Things from the Cinder Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her.
What was she like?
She was a great painter who let us
That
in snowball
goes without
fights.
saying.
She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!"
Is that what we have to do?
Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together.
Snowball fights against the Void Rangers?
Giant moon.
Huh. Interesting.
We won. I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty.
That sounds very Veracity-like. Do you remember anything else?
There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil. He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thawed onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age Wars.
That's what I'm thinking.
So in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
A Sapramad? Possibly? Have you seen Graphia since?
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!"
I know what we have to do then.
Felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
You've done well all these years. Thank you, Casper.
Why are you saying that too? It's making me feel all strange. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
Will do.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
Wow. Technically, you shouldn't be moving the set pieces here without permission, but in a crisis like this, who cares about a few measly hotel management regulations? In any case, once you're done borrowing it, you can always play a couple of rounds of snowball fights with Casper to make up for it. Heck, if it brings back Graphia, Casper's probably going to be happy anyway. Right. Silver Wolf, give me my speed boost.
Next to such a lively hot spring hotel, these atonement statues all look like small animals.
What's down here? Oh, bother. Give me. Meow. Go away, Furbo. Important business. Oh.
These 2 little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Snowball fight.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber?
Huh?
Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
I'm being trolled. Oh, are you dead or alive?
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either.
Weren't you supposed to be working on your story?
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out. This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll, listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
Okay. Your inspiration is dry, but your excuses for missing deadlines certainly aren't.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those 2 goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block. Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Hemicat?
It does, doesn't it?
I just
Funny that.
finished the real versus fake
Oh.
Hemicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with
Hello?
When did you sneak out?
That was fast!
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset.
I mean, Miss Colt escaped. Now
That's some
scary.
striking red hair.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Good luck, Neolux.
Come on, not again. Little raccoon.
I'm more intrigued about this lady that pointed her out. Again, the red hair.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Uh-huh. Painting, you say? Who are you again?
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me? My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
You're
Ow.
saying... You are Graphia?
Don't mind the glass.
She really does look a lot like Himiko.
Can you prove who you say you are?
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The
Oh.
arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned.
Wow.
Am I correct?
Yeah. Spot on. I'm starting to believe you really are Graphia.
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions.
Yeah, apparently I do. Yeah. Hold on. What exactly happened 1,000 years ago? Did you fight a Sapramad? How do you know who I am? How have you lived for 1,000 years? What about the curse? Pearl asked me to find out the secret to creating your world in canvas. But we're not doing the Pearl one. I think we should mention the curse. Just because I think the curse is a subject that she maybe thinks we don't know about.
My, you certainly have a lot of questions, but
You should just shush
I'll
us?
enlighten you.
Holy.
During the Sindirth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanesia?
If you mean something Evanesia gave to me, there's only this.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Yeah. Does this mean you'll tell me everything? No. Okay, sure. Thank you for handing the mask back.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Sindirth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantos moon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon.
Tower of Infinity?
This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
Is that the origin of the Maratha name? Or was it the wrecked train?
Indeed. That tower,
Oh, it was the Express.
was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Maratha, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand
Could that be
endless
the
tide of
Nameless?
monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze.
Yeah.
That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantos Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Ionic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantos Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond, the Lord Ravager, Hsr 4.3.
Did she win?
She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantos Moon Games, nor did she manage to kill Hsr 4.3. In the final days of the Cinderth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
She made a seal capable of shutting out a Lord Ravager.
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
Are we leaving right now?
So, are we leaving right now?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean...
Blade.
Follow this path
Bold.
to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Okay.
Graphia
So,
vanished? How elusive.
what the Kappa said was right.
Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove first.
What the Kappa said was right. There's a ferry and we can go to the world in canvas via it. As summoned by Graphia herself. Wow. Pretty place. It's Bold and Silver Wolf.
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip.
Silver Wolf.
Say something.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
Ooh, now you're asking questions.
I respect your choice.
Oh, Wolfie, man.
Fine, you're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
It's so interesting to see Wolfie so emotional.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that guy reclaiming his future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Wolfie's a softie at heart.
At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Feel better.
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin. Who's there?
Just me. I really should be wearing his glasses. What do you think?
Next time, it'd be better if you didn't try to sneak up on us like that.
Sorry.
I
bad.
knew you would come.
I found a way into the world in Canvas.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in Canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive? It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Then let's begin.
It's so nice to just see different levels of characters throughout.
Talent's maxed out. Firing on all cylinders.
Shush. Throughout this entire game, we're in 4.3. Throughout this entire game, we have seen a silver wolf. That's that. We've seen the cocky, chronically online gamer girl who just seems really detached. And this is the first time I can think of that we are seeing a genuinely emotional silver wolf. Like, the mask is off. Seeing her so vulnerable because someone she clearly looks at as a brother, right? And she said kin. She sees Blade as her brother. And to see him going through what he's going through and possibly not coming back, it finally tore the mask off of her. That was such a powerful storytelling moment. The HSR deserves so much credit.
You are unusually talkative today. Are you trying to buy time?
She's literally on the verge of tears. My goodness. Sorry, I am delaying a second. I just want to pick up something that's inevitably around here. Thank you. It wasn't that, actually. It was this. I don't see any chest really extremely visible right now, so we'll just go on with it. But yeah, it's really nice when you break the walls down and see the vulnerability and emotions of a character. Hey guys. Beep beep. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, it's just, it makes a huge difference to the storytelling. Right. We've got to get all of it. Can't see anything in here.
That should do it. Right.
Need to get across that. Face Wispy.
I choose you.
I choose you. Woof woof. This level design, by the way, really good. Like, it adds so many dimensions to everything. Just going around the area we were just walking around in this little train. There's a little creature. Because you can still actively see Silverwolf, like they're coming up right now. Silverwolf and Blade, I think. Oh, we've just got past them over there, actually. But everything's still moving. The whole world is still active, but this is going on. And this will disappear as soon as I finish this. I think it's so cool. So cool.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas.
Right.
No Wispy were harmed in the making of this operation.
Graphia! Graphia! Everyone, into the world in canvas!
This time, the visitors actually know of my existence.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
Good question.
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh? Not an Imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
I guess so.
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
I've heard
Yeah.
that something lies at the end of the world in canvas with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
Ah, I see. You are better informed than I thought. I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
Thank you.
Is Silverwolf seeing Blade off, or is she coming as well?
The waters still, and snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
Bring a weary life to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fair. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
Why?
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu.
Feels weird having another Silverwolf.
It was a desolate wasteland, untouched and forgotten. Desolate, cold, the perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end.
Oh my.
Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
Oh, wow.
What is this place?
This is the world in canvas, a mirror to your soul. blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Desolation? I saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades does not burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart. That spark within you has yet to fade. It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk.
Yeah.
But you smiled just now, didn't you?
Yeah, and that's rare.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
We should go.
Okay, Blade. Okay. Okay, Bladey boy. Also, Yagwong, don't do your idle in the middle of Blade telling a story. So rude, General. Alright. This place is beautiful, by the way.
He finally smiled. I'm actually the one who can't even smile. This sucks.
I love Self Awful. I just love her so much. This reminds me of I can't remember exactly its name, but Death's Realm in Amphorius, where we met Castor's sister. Oh, distance. What? The Wasteland was born from a forgotten island in Isumusu. Bleak and desolate, it serves as an ultimate resting place for lost souls. It pretty much is the same then, considering it's a place for lost souls. Wow. Okay. Holy. Also, love the details of the snow. It's always like gold standard in games, footprints in the snow. Even Buddy here is leaving a trail in the snow. Mwah! Well done, devs!
We have reached the end.
That blue maw. So, this is it.
Correct. Driven by the buried secrets of Ahatopia, you have come seeking liberation. And now, I have shown you the silhouette of the beast's maw. If you should find a way to get out, I ask that you swear to keep this secret.
My lips are sealed.
I will keep the secret. That blue maw, can it truly consume the abundance?
Only a beast of insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal growth. I have stood watch in this realm for a millennium, beholding the eternal conflict where the veracity and the abundance remain locked in strife. Oh, undying soul, the fate that awaits within those depths lies far beyond the reach of our conjecture. Perhaps you will vanish into nothingness in a mere heartbeat. Or perhaps you will endure a millennium of gnawing, constantly regenerating only to suffer once more, with liberation remaining an elusive dream.
Beneath that calm of yours, I can feel an old friend lingering. Agony.
This is the price I must bear for becoming one with the canvas.
You're telling me if he leaps, he has to stay down there and be torn apart for ages? I'm not okay with this. Yao Guang never said anything about this when we went over the plan.
I have lived for nearly a millennium. I stopped wishing for a swift end a long time ago. If the Leviathan does not consume me utterly, then I am still alive. And until that moment comes, I will pin Shuhu to the anvil and swing my hammer once, twice, and again, and again.
Is there really no other way?
It's his choice, Wolfie.
Silver Wolf, I was never one for sentiment. I'll only say this. In my past life as a smith, I made it a point to forge something for those friends I found tolerable. But ever since I joined the Stellaron Hunters...
Oh right, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right?
You already took it apart?
A long time ago. Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade, a game controller, and a portable reactor.
That's the armor core, reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
Oh my, that's for Firefly.
And a cat scratching post.
For Elio.
When did you find out about these items?
You? You mean we. We all found out. Think you hid it that well? Please, give me a break. We're a pro team, you know.
Just split it among yourselves. Consider it a keepsake.
Kafka should be the one saying this, but... You are the most perfect blade the Stellaron Hunters could ever have.
Oh my. Oh, the feels are getting.
Just a broken blade. That is all.
Blade, you're actually quite good, gentle and kind. Silver Wolf, I didn't know you had a sentimental side. May you find the ending you seek.
Thank you.
Before you go, you have something to say to him too, right?
Me?
To me?
Don't take offense. It's just a few words. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, I once lost myself. Unable to see the future, yet unable to reclaim the past. Just like you when you were first reborn. Whether we chose this path, or were forced onto it. Leave no room for regret. And never deny the path you've traveled.
Oh my, the music. I understand.
Then, let it be. It's time. Do you still remember that passphrase? No need to step forward. Just recite it in your head.
3 of a kind.
Two pair.
Ace.
Ace. Go. Farewell. Let everything end, or truly begin.
Oh my.
In the final moments of your life, what will flicker through your mind? The devouring. Has it begun? How much time has passed? Sea of clouds.
That's what I thought. Ambrosial Arbor.
Ambrosial Arbor. To think that with death so close, this is the scenery my dreams would conjure. My heartbeat. It's barely audible now. Shuhu. Are you still alive? Am I still alive?
Finally woke up, Yingxing?
Master.
I am.
I am sorry. You have the wrong person. I am not Yingxing.
A lad your age, yet your head is more muddled than mine. You're talking nonsense in your sleep, boy. It has been ages since we last met. Tell me, have you let your craft go to waste? Your master wishes to see what you can do.
Not a sweet dream of toasts and laughter, nor a nightmare of clashing steel. Instead, it is a dream of returning to the very beginning, to confess my sins before the master who taught me everything. Typical. This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knights, back when I first began my training. Bai Hung. And that bow I forged for her.
I still want to know more about Bai Hung. So much more. I'm sad that we haven't had her as a character.
Devastator glaive. The weapon I promised to forge for him all those years ago. The prosthetic arm and sword staff for Mr. La Mancha were works created by my master and me.
Wow. This one I recognize.
This is not my work.
Whose work is it then?
This was where my life as Blade began.
So you're Blade. You sound like quite the expert on swords. Oh, good timing. What do you make of the sword she's carrying?
Oh, it's Kafka's, of course it is.
Itself is fine, but the technique is wrong. Swordsmanship is no song and dance. Power starts at the feet. Only when the eyes and mind follow through will the strike land.
My oh my, Bladey. You really are the ultimate blade critic. Since you have so much to say, Master, why not forge a legendary blade for each of us?
I put down the hammer a long time ago. My hands cannot do what my mind wants anymore. Fighting with a weapon that does not suit you is just a quicker way to die. From now on, if a sword is needed, let it be mine. This shell of mine is the only blade there is.
Can I go back? It's going to take me like a bajillion years. I'm not going to. I'll change my mind. That's Danhung's, isn't it? It's Danhung's spear.
A weapon given by Ying Xing to an old friend.
Cloud Piercer.
But we are no longer who we once were to each other. Who I am does not matter. What matters is, do you remember this weapon?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
All that happened. You think you can just walk away from it all? You would do well to keep Cloud Piercer by your side. Or, next time we meet, I will be the end of you. What a pity. In the end, we still cast our weapons aside.
It's a good job Danhung didn't tell you that Cloud Piercer got snapped by Finan in Amphoris.
Come here.
Finally,
Hello, General Hyan.
is the end in sight. I am here, Master.
Good. I have waited a long time for you.
You have seen every blade I have forged in this life.
Fine work. Somewhat flawed, perhaps, but their edge is undeniable. The marks of a true master.
Gazing upon the weapons I forged in days past, I can only feel a surge of endless regret. The hammer falls and cannot be undone, yet I have spent my life taking one wrong step after another. I betrayed my friends and broke my oaths. Even with these divine blades, I failed to protect those I held dear.
Oh my.
My hands are stained with blood. I loathe the reflection it casts back from my blade. But what weighs heaviest on my soul is the debt I owe you, Master. In this life, I fear I will never have the chance to repay it.
Let it all out. You feel a bit lighter now, don't you? But isn't there one last piece you have yet to show me?
His own.
It is yet to be named, has it not?
That is a mere scrap from the forging of Shard's sword. I hid it away, fearing it would bring shame upon our school. Master, how did you...
Can a mere boy keep secrets from his master? I entrusted General Yao Guang to bring it to you.
Oh.
Since the day you left, I have kept this blade hung in the hall, gazing upon it daily. That raw, youthful spirit within it, it burns to the touch. It is the same light that shone in your eyes the day you bowed to me. It is the keen edge of a craftsman.
I am but rusted scrap now. My light has long since faded. This is where I belong. Buried.
Crushed ore, old materials, rusted iron. As craftsmen, we spend our entire lives in such company. Waste not the bounty of the world, but perfect it through craft. To take what is useless, to take every failed scrap forge it anew. Isn't that our very mission as craftsmen?
Even for a life that has reached its end. A life built on nothing but mistakes.
As it is with the work of a craftsman, so it must be with the life of a craftsman. Do you still remember the question I once asked you? What defines a blade? The answer already lies within you. Go now and forge it anew.
Such an amazing segment they've put together here. Take it, Blady.
Forge it anew. Interesting. Now I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. Ying-Chi himself said that back when he was nearing his end.
What?
Shoo.
There he is.
You fought me all this time and leapt into the Leviathan's maw. Nothing more than a bit to drag me down with you. Truly. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace.
Okay.
And now, I have come in answer to your prayer. Within the Leviathan's maw, I shall grant you 1,000 years of agony, as your flesh will be remade, only to be devoured again and again. You shall find no release. Is this not exactly what you call forge it anew?
My God, he looks crazy.
You and the Xianzhou citizens are always so short-sighted. Trapped in this waking dream called life, you cling to what is gone and tremble at the thought of being forgotten. Yet when I come to carve through your flesh and awaken your minds, you spurn my beautiful gift. You were once a master craftsman. You should know best about the beauty of shaping. I can grant you the power of reshaping life and death, bringing those you loved and lost back to life. Let your friends return to this world again and again, giving you the chance to right every single wrong.
Righting wrongs. You mean by carving out more walking husks like me? Things that crave an end they can never reach?
That is but a fleeting pang, a necessary tempering on the path to eternity. If you persist in spurning this gift, this law shall become your prison for all time. Your body will churn for millennia, caught between being digested and reborn. Every inch of your flesh will remember the agony of being ground to pulp, until your very will dissolves into nothing, leaving only a hollow husk that can cry out my name.
Are you done talking?
Oh,
Do you truly
go on, Blade.
believe that I am the only prisoner here, Shu-Hu? You are the one bound most tightly by your chains. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. You are nothing but an echo of them, a slave trapped within your mission of compassion. You mock our obsessions. You are Hsr's most pathetic prisoner.
Are you trying to provoke me?
No. I am pronouncing your sentence. I never dove into this abyss for the sake of a mutual end. I came for forging. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the veracity. And that struggle is exactly what I want. Let the maw of this eon husk be the furnace. Let our undying flesh be the iron. And let death, 1,000 times over, be the hammer. Right here, I shall forge and recast you again and again.
Lady's taking
To
control.
destroy you, but to create a cage that can hold you prisoner for all eternity. And the thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior who branded you with your mission. Hsr. Are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
I see now. So, this is how you forge it anew. Very well. Let us see how this duel between the condemned unfolds. This forging within the furnace.
In the end, which of us shall forge the other into a blade?
Ooh, now that's a line. Cutscene or fight? I'm wondering what's coming up. Or nothing. Himiko. Oh, a Sapramad. Oh, good lord.
Reunited with
Oh,
family after
in
a
person.
15-year separation. 22% of organic life forms will weep and embrace, whereas 59% will exhibit indifference or outright rejection. Yet, choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead is entirely unheard of. You harbor suspicions regarding Mr. Ryusuke. Why is that, Miss Himiko?
Before Star Rail Fest began, I stopped by his office to look for the family's records on the Phantom Moon games. Out of concern, or perhaps curiosity, I leafed through his portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each piece serving as a microcosm of a different planet. That was when it suddenly dawned on me. 5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone.
Oh.
Lost to the fires of war waged by the Antimatter Legion.
Oh boy.
Just as you suspected, Mr. Ryusuke's travels have been highly suspicious. In the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. 2 years later, the IPC received word that the last local resistance group had rejected all aid and launched a suicide charge against the Legion. Also, in 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled alone to the planet Goliath's Shepherd. After a century of resistance in the fires of war, the planet was officially declared dead 9 years later. Both incidents point back to a single culprit.
The Lord Ravager Hsr 4.3.
However, there is also evidence suggesting that Mr. Ryusuke was still in plain Arcadia when Hsr 4.3 appeared. Additionally, the IPC recovered a commission he received. It read, "Please carve a trace of our lasting glory. just before the world meets its destruction.
He accepted the commission, even though he knew the Legion had surrounded the planet?
Legends of the Graphia clan abound within plain Arcadia. To this day, many believe the Weathering Curse is a scar seared into your very bloodline from Graphia's struggle against the Legion. Conjecture. Mr. Ryusuke was tracking the demon from beyond. He likely believed that finding him was the key to breaking the Graphia clan's curse.
Any other conjectures?
There is another possibility. Please forgive me if this sounds out of line. There is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Hsr 4.3.
Yeah.
He might have even chosen to work for him.
Yeah.
I'll have a word with him.
I'll leave it in your hands, Miss Himiko.
Dad, do you have a minute to talk?
I do. I'm 1000% free for you. What brings on this surprise call for your old man? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you these past few days. That foolish didn't hurt you, did she? Actually, what am I thinking? A mere herald of death is nothing to my Himiko. You probably handled her in no time. And that kid is something else too. I'm telling you.
He knows a lot.
At school is a huge fan of the Astral Express now.
15 years. The blood-stained games are finally over.
And this time everyone survived.
It's time we sat down and talked. Just as father and daughter.
Huh? Am I dreaming? My little girl actually wants to have a real talk with her old man. Well, I don't care if I heard you wrong. I'm taking this to the bank. Praise the Astral Express. Praise Hackivili. Give me 10 seconds. No, make it 8. Your old man is on his way.
There's no need to rush like that.
Himiko.
Love you, kiddo.
I should have seen that coming.
Himiko, open up. It's your dad.
That's really fast, though.
Come over. Tell me more about this.
That's really, 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 really fast. He was in the school. If he was in the school or even at home, how did he get here so quick? Hello, Ryusuke.
Originally planned for us to meet at the school, but since you're already here, let me show you around the Express.
Oh, I would love that. I was in such a rush last time. I really want to get a good look at the place where you spent the last 15 years. Who could have imagined it? The thing that connects this nearly infinite universe is not some distant godlike sheep, but a single express.
I have met many artists who dreamed of boarding the Express just to get a closer look at the legacy of trailblazing. So I am curious, how will the great artist Ryusuke evaluate it?
Me? Well, I'll give it my all.
I was only joking. There's no need to be so serious.
There's actually so much interesting stuff on this express.
Not too surprising considering how many worlds we've been to.
This table is kind of different from the others, isn't it? I mean, they all look alike, but this one doesn't seem authentic.
A lot of old furniture was destroyed when the Express crashed. Pom-Pom and I spent quite some time picking the right replacements.
Ah, out with the old. In with the new, huh? Well, the Express has been running for years, so it's only natural to have to patch things up every now and then. You must have had a hard time keeping it running.
It's not that hard. I'm used to it.
Just as I thought. The Astral Express looks amazing inside. These
It does.
chandeliers, huh?
The designer used the skeleton of a void song whale as a reference. They say
You can see it as well.
Dolly's days on the Express. It catches the eye of many people who board.
But the light seems a bit dim in here, doesn't it?
It's always been this way.
Oh, have you tried swapping in a polarized conductor? Or rinsing the light units in an alkaline solution?
Are you an artist or an electrician, Dad?
I am just speaking from experience. Don't forget, your dad was once the one who set up all the lighting in those classrooms. Is it there? Oh, let me see. It's bigger on the inside. Oh, the phonograph also has music from all sorts of worlds, just like the versions I've heard before. Oh, it's a shame I didn't get to see the legendary infinite ice cream machine.
Dad, you actually believe something like that exists? I thought only kids would fall for it.
A long, long time ago, such
Oh,
a
hey,
thing
Pom Pom.
did exist on the Express.
Yeah, you would
When the
know.
Express passed the desert planet Talon, Granholm left the machine there. Now, it has become a popsicle planet.
Conductor! Long time no see. Your fur looks a lot smoother than last time.
Really? Thank you very much.
Hey, my daughter Himeko finally opened up to having a heart-to-heart with me.
What a special moment. Pom-Pom will leave you to it then. They say family is one of the most precious treasures. Pom-Pom believes we should cherish them.
Oh.
See? I told you. This time, Dad wins. Oh, Himeko, you may be a fully capable navigator now, but sometimes experience still beats youth.
Aren't you tired of talking non-stop?
Are you actually worried about me? Oh, I am so touched.
Perfect. I'll make you some coffee.
Good luck.
Huh? Huh? Well, might as well swing by the meeting car to say hi to that, Intellitron buddy.
Even he knows the coffee jokes.
Pom-Pom finds Himeko's father very easygoing.
Himeko, come on. Let's walk together.
It's gonna be really sad if he turns out to be actually bad. It's gonna be so sad for Himeko.
Intellitron buddy! Long time no see.
Don't get shush talking.
Welcome to the party car, Mr. Ryusuke.
And another caveat to this. Miss Himeko doesn't have a great backstory in Honkai games, so... or a great story in general.
Rumor has it that the drinks in the World's End Tavern are all brewed from jokes. Since we are in plain Arcadia, any single joke before a drink would be second to none. Since there is only a single joke, it is quite literally second to none. Mr. Ryusuke, the tension detected in your micro-expressions has increased by 33% since our last encounter.
Oh, nonsense. Himeko is brewing up a cup of coffee just for me. Is there anything in the world more wonderful than that?
A cup of hot coffee right before the end. This must be what they mean by life is short and bitter.
Huh. Well, now I see why they call you Shush. Well, since I'm still among the living, let me tell you a joke for a change. A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer. Now one day, they ordered a drink from a service robot on the express and told it a joke.
A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger seeking a certain answer. I have retrieved the same joke from the archived logs. It is indexed under the title, An Unfunny Joke.
Huh?
But did you know, the first time the robot heard that joke, it laughed with pure joy.
Don't go filling Shush with nonsense. Its database is already enough of a mess. Dad, here's your coffee.
This cup is huge. Himeko, tell me, are you still holding a grudge against me?
What are you talking about? Now drink up while it's still hot.
Analyzing components. Results show coffee concentrate, Heldoran butterfly scales, a species of fish from a gas giant, trace amounts of iron particles, and various other unknown substances.
Oh.
Mr. Hsr, you must be exhausted after telling all those cool jokes. How about a nice hot cup of coffee to
Oh,
warm you up?
goodness me.
My inspiration circuit is vibrating. My radar indicates that the conductor requires my immediate assistance. Good luck, Mr. Ryusuke.
Oh, Himiko's coffee. Himiko. That coffee of yours.
Himeko, if I do not make it out of here, please deliver my resignation to Miss Dolly. Tell her I will not be coming in tomorrow, which is really no different from any other day. The coffee tastes like heaven.
Oh, want another cup?
Himeko, Miss Dolly told me that back when you were a school assistant, you used to bring a massive pot of coffee for everyone every single day. They still talk about it to this day. It would be selfish of me to keep this all for myself. I simply must bring some back for the other teachers to sample.
I am afraid it will be long cold by the time you get it to them. But as you said, it is time for us to head to the school. We must return to the source of all these tragedies and put an end to the blood-stained games.
Are you truly ready to say your goodbyes? We can stay a little longer if you like. We still have plenty of time.
We should go now. I have been ready for 15 years.
Okay.
15 years. Those ghosts have been repeating their final day over and over, trapped inside the classroom you imaginated. Even if they are merely shadows of the past, they deserve to be set free.
They do. That is right.
You're right. Let us use one final goodbye to close the chapter on the Herald of Death incident.
Senior, you are back! We are all waiting for you.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Himiko, we don't have enough time for the lobby. Could you please use your amazing Imagenesis skills to decorate the stage for us? I am begging you.
Mia, stop bothering Himiko all the time. If you and the others hadn't slacked off on the rooftop, we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
But the school anniversary is tomorrow. If I do not get this done, Ms. Dolly is going to skin me alive.
Imagine what this must be like for Himiko. Man.
You should start by tidying up those ribbons. Once we are finished with the classroom, we will all come and give you a hand.
Laughter fills the classroom, but the living know the truth. It'll all happen again.
Did you hear that? It's him. He's back again.
Everyone, hide! Don't let them find us! Run,
Oh
Senior!
my.
Herald of Death is back!
Don't be afraid, Belle. I'm here. No more running away. We don't have to face any Herald of Death anymore.
Really?
When have I ever led you astray? Look, even the Dean has arrived. Let us run through the anniversary program one last time.
Right now? But we still have so much left to do. The decorations are nowhere near finished.
Oh, it is all right. We have plenty of time. This sunset will linger for a very long while. Just long enough for us to finish our celebration. I hereby declare that the Graphia Academy anniversary and the graduation ceremony of 1984 has officially begun. Since the other grades are not with us today, we shall keep the proceedings simple. According to our school motto, every student must truly understand their purpose before they depart from these grounds. Students, have you all discovered who you wish to become?
Why so serious? It's only a rehearsal. Well, in that case, I'm going to be an artist. And not just any artist. I will be even better than you, Senior.
I plan to study at the Intelligentsia Guild. I want to learn how to create even more interesting imaginae.
Wish?
I want to study cinematography and become a director. I want to capture every single moment of happiness in the Arcadia.
I hope that in 10 or even 20 years, you will all still hold these dreams close to your hearts. And now, please welcome our distinguished graduate representative, Himeko, to the stage to offer her final blessing to the graduating class.
Our senior is doing this? That doesn't happen a lot.
Himeko? Are you nervous? Relax. Give us a smile.
I do not know what to say on an occasion like this. All I know is that this is a comfort the living leave for themselves. But take that step forward. Go and embrace tomorrow. Become someone that the person you are today would be proud of. Congratulations to the class of 1984.
Senior, don't miss us too much.
Himeko, see you around.
Himeko, what's with the sad face? It's not like we'll never see each other again. Farewell.
Oh boy.
Belle. Full wish. Mia. Safe travels, everyone. 15 years. The blood-stained games that altered the course of so many lives have finally come to an end.
If only I had not lost myself in my own grief. If only I had looked after that child properly. Perhaps everything would have been different. It was not only the Herald of Death that pushed her towards that abyss.
Full Wish said that it took Plain Arcadia 15 whole years to kill her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Will this world ever get better, Dad?
I don't know, but I'm willing to believe in it.
Dad, all these years, just what have you been doing?
Is that concern I hear in your voice?
If you say so.
After the blood-stained games, I traveled to many different worlds. Every time I set foot on a new planet, my thoughts always returned to you. Until one day, I happened to see news about the Astral Express. The person on that screen was so different from the daughter in my memories. I was afraid, to be sure. I did not want to disturb the life you had found. As long as I never saw you in person, I could keep telling myself that lie. My daughter had fulfilled her dreams to soar among the stars.
Von Walk, Owenly, New Londinium. Step by step, I made my way into the very bedtime stories you used to tell me.
Were they beautiful?
In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, yet to be reached. You may have been a poor excuse for a father.
Ooh.
But even so, thank you for setting me on this trailblazing path.
Same here. Thank you for fighting so hard to be here alive. It's still early, huh? Let's have a walk around the campus. I have something very important to tell you.
Uh-huh.
But it can wait.
Something very important?
No. Give me just a moment to gather my thoughts. Whew.
I feel like
Nice weather today.
we're going to get to hit with something in a second. Keep up.
Let's go downstairs.
Oh my god, it's her!
Me? Hi. I'm Himika. Oh. Himika. Also.
Go on. Keep those compliments.
Senior Himiko! Oh wow! She actually looked at me!
Her navigator aura is incredible!
It must be so weird to be Himiko in this moment.
Like a love song, baby! Baseball Raccoon didn't come?
He's busy.
Oh, Himiko is so pretty.
It gladdens me that my daughter is so popular. But you're all supposed to be in class right now.
The Herald of Death incident just ended. It is only right to let them breathe and relax for a while.
To think that it all happened only yesterday. Young people really do have a way of returning to their carefree selves so quickly. I suppose it is because they believe the Astral Express will always be there to save them. It brings back memories of you as a little girl. Whenever you heard someone mention the universe, the light in your eyes would outshine even the brightest supernova.
That is true. The very first Imagine I ever brought to life was modeled after the rocket atop the Phantom Moon's head. That little fellow had quite a temper. It was so determined to fly higher and higher. To this day, I still wonder if it ever truly reached the moon. Dad, do you still remember it?
How could I ever forget? That thing came crashing down and poked a hole right through Miss Seadrake's tail.
What the?
I had to take you to apologize in person. I ended up redrawing the tail myself to make it right. These days, I wouldn't be able to handle that kind of trouble anymore. My poor old back wouldn't allow it.
Now that I am free from the weathering curse, you don't have to spend your life
But
wandering.
how?
Why don't you just...
It's another just huge mystery. How did you become free of the Withering Curse?
Nothing but an empty home again.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
I was playing as him then for a minute. I was like, whoa, that's wild.
Genesis classroom is ahead. Ms. Dolly?
She might have taken the day off.
I never noticed it before, but on closer inspection, this classroom is so much bigger than it used to be. It must be because of that incident. As the culprit behind it all, you haven't forgotten, have you?
Of course. Well, since I couldn't get you onto the real Astral Express back then, I figured drawing you a substitute instead would be easy enough.
The principal himself imaginated an express and went tearing across the campus with his daughter in tow.
That's fantastic.
Page of the Dual-Mention City News back then. Looking back, you were always such a bright and spirited girl. Which is why I encourage you to reach for the stars. When the weathering curse took hold, did that dream only end up weighing you down?
If it weren't for those dreams you gave me, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I'll never forget. Whenever the weathering curse flared up, you would always sit by my bedside and hold my hand, telling me the stories of Hsr 4.
That was always your favorite. Whenever your fever refused to break, you would cling to my sleeve and just wouldn't let go. So, I would start from the moment Hsr 4 invented the diving device and go all the way to the second voyage of the Interstellar Explorers. Like clockwork, right about then, you would close your eyes and drift off to sleep.
Yeah. That was the first story you ever told me. And the very story that helped me make up my mind. Even if I could never leave this place, if fixing the express meant sending just one soul to the stars, that would be enough for me. Yet before I knew it, I'd already traveled far beyond anything I ever imagined as a child. I think I understand how you felt back then. Perhaps one day, I'll set down my duties as the navigator and come back to this place too.
Oh.
What about the Astral Express?
A crew of the most incredible nameless will keep the express sailing on.
Like a teacher watching their student, or a father his daughter. I understand that feeling. And your dad will always be here at home waiting for you.
So, what is this important thing you need to tell me about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That important thing.
Come on.
Dad, are you hiding something from me?
I knew I couldn't hide it for long, Himiko.
What have you done, Ryosuke?
I'm sick.
What?
Uh-huh.
This isn't the right place for this discussion. Let's go to my office.
Oh.
So...
It's the weathering curse.
He's got the weathering curse.
I do not share the Graphia lineage, which is why I believed I could find the demon from beyond and save you and your mother. But in the end, Ryosuke was just a useless man who couldn't save his wife or daughter, or even himself.
Tell me, what happened in the past 15 years?
You've seen my portfolio, haven't you? Those worlds are just like plain Arcadia. Every single one of them has fallen victim to the demon from beyond. In those places, luck is a very real thing. And the demon from beyond can manipulate misfortune.
What does that even mean?
In ways beyond comprehension, you feel misfortune crashing down like a tidal wave. Solar storms, diamond rain, system failures, one disaster after another. But if you make it out alive, bizarre strokes of luck come swarming back to you. And so the cycle repeats, washing over the world, tearing it apart.
It sounds more insane than the Phantasmoon games.
Yeah.
The universe is sheer madness, beyond all reason. I survived over and over, yet my body has become as fragmented as Graphia once was. Is this his way of torturing the rebels? I don't know. But by the time I realized it, there was no escape.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I could have reached out to the IPC's doctors.
It's no use. I've been chasing after him my whole life. I know him better than you do. Himiko, remember when you first learned to paint? I told you then why we must paint the beauty that we see.
Because the ugly, the despicable, and the cowardly, they endure forever through evasion, like beasts driven by survival. Beauty remains ever fleeting, just as heroes find their end in sacrifice, and stars dissolve after they shine. Humans have surpassed their animal nature. We face our pain and our end to win a dignity that the vast universe cannot ignore. So we must capture what is noble and bright to show that such things truly lived. As for the barbaric and the low, they will endure regardless, needing no witness to their existence.
But Himiko, you are no longer the one who paints. You have become the very splendor that I strive to capture. Fate works in mysterious ways. I'm so glad to see you once more in my final moments, watching you fulfill your childhood dream. You are standing before me as the navigator of the Astral Express.
I should have come back earlier. I'm so sorry.
No. I am the one who came back too late. I've thought about it 1,000 times. On that final night of the Bloodstained Games, if only someone had been there to sit by your side. After everything, does this tardy father still even deserve to hear what his daughter wants to say?
If you're willing.
I'll tell you about everything that happened.
Thank you, Akiveli. Thank you, Himiko.
All of this happened after you went away. You were jumping from one job to the next, and for 4 long years, I had heard nothing from you. During those 4 years, I found the stranded Express deep in the canvas world and kept trying to repair it. Watching the Phantom Moon grow fuller, I remembered the mask that had been handed down through our family for generations. If I could claim victory in the Phantom Moon games, then perhaps by harnessing the divine authority of elation, it might just be possible to set the Express in motion once more. But the Herald of Death was a complete madman, and he smashed every dream to pieces.
Wow. Oh. Oh my, young Himiko.
These bloodstains. The Herald of Death is heading to Dovebrook. He's already killed so many people. When will it be enough?
Himiko, are you afraid?
You're asking if I'm afraid? Of course I am. After seeing all that carnage along the way. Belle, Mia, everyone was splattered everywhere. Like spray paint. Twisted and crushed. They watched themselves turn into... while they were still alive.
But Himiko, I'm here
He's
for
talking.
you.
I'm okay. I'm fine. If I don't stop him right here and win the Phantom Moon games, there will be no tomorrow for anyone, let alone a new journey for the Astral Express.
And someone needs to avenge those students at the academy. That is not your responsibility. If you are afraid, let me handle it.
That sounds like
I know hunting down the
old
Herald of
Himiko.
Death isn't my
Like the Himiko of
responsibility.
now.
If I turn around and walk away, no one will blame me. But I am already here. I can't let him get away.
Oh my, we're playing as young
I'm
Himiko.
not really scared anymore. Really.
Yeah, the voice that's like redacted sounded like the Himiko of present day.
Rogue supplicant has entered Dovebrook district.
My, look at the bodies.
Aberration name Herald of Death by order of the Department of
The
Oh
suppression
my.
squad sent by the Department of Aberration Defense.
area immediately.
They're all gone.
Warning. Rogue
Completely
supplicant has
wiped
entered
out.
Dovebrook district.
I
Aberration
struggled
threat
through the
level
pain
calamity. Aberration
as the
name
Herald of
Herald
Death
of Death by
dragged
order
and
of the Department
smeared
of
them
Aberration
across the
Defense.
ground.
All units must begin evacuating
these
civilians from the
stains.
surrounding area immediately.
Is he really so far gone that he's using himself as paint? Even so, he still managed to break through the blockade ahead. That's terrifying.
To take down a monster like him, you need a single perfect strike. Overwhelm him before he can even react.
I think I've got it. But first, I need to buy some time.
Let me handle that for you.
All right.
How?
Buying time is easier said than done. It's too narrow here. We need more room. The best bet is to pin the Herald down on that bridge. I'll take all the wish power I've gathered since the Phantom Moon became full, and use it as fuel to paint it into existence. The sheer destructive force unleashed from creating a massive object will break him and leave him completely incapacitated.
But by doing this, even if we defeat him, you would be giving up any hope of winning the Phantom Moon games.
Yeah. By burning all the wish power, I will be forfeiting my victory. But even if I did win the games and restart the Express, what would happen to this city? To my friends, my teachers, and everyone else? Where would they have left to go? To set the Express in motion with Aha's power, while standing by as innocent people are slaughtered by monsters? To soar into the stars while turning a deaf ear to the screams on the ground? Someone who does that has no right to call themselves a nameless. Oh, I knew I should have stuffed an orbital cannon or a molecular saw into the case. Using that bigger on the inside Trailblaze tech, just like the Astral Express.
Remember that for the future, then.
Right. When this is all over, I will have to give it a try. Another body.
Interesting.
Black Birch. Guess he was after the Herald as well.
Yes.
Black Birch, the masked fool? The one who turned Gotham City upside down not long ago? Only 2 supplicants are left in the games now.
In other words, we are the last hope for victory over him.
Just like those legends I grew up with. A hero confronting a monster to protect everyone. Now that responsibility falls to me. I will take him down. After that, I will repair the Express myself and see it fly over the horizon and break out of the atmosphere.
What a beautiful sight that will be. Then consider this the first world to be saved before the journey on the Express begins.
The very first stop, then? It'll certainly be quite memorable. This
stench. It's about time.
My goodness.
So exquisite! These flowers blooming in plain Arcadia. Oh, I can hear them dancing at the tips of my nails.
Actually seeing the Herald. I didn't think we'd see the Herald of Death.
This is not enough. Still not enough. I need more pigment. I mix my colors with screams of terror and pray for the catecholamines to drown me. Department head, I shall show you the error of your ways. This flesh is the culmination of life. Its own king is right here. The giant tree running through our heartopia. I shall become her. We will be as one. No, I will surpass her. I will devour her and become the one and only existence. Another new shade, dazzling, shattered crimson. Are you perhaps the color I've been missing all along? Step into this masterpiece. Become one with me.
Holy.
The final cornerstone for the future of human evolution.
Oh, whoa. I haven't fought in a while. Hold on. It's all been... Yep. Whoa.
So, you actually conquered the Herald of Death and set the Astral Express in motion once more at the end of the blood-stained games.
That was a really cool pause as the glass shattered.
I believe in your bravery. When confronted by death, you will undoubtedly choose to resist. But you were so frail and sickly. How could you possibly defeat the Herald of Death who slaughtered every single supplicant? And how could you hope to repair such a massive, stranded express?
That's the question.
The answer is clear. It would be impossible for you. That is, unless you had another person helping you.
I told you it was her voice.
I've been tested by you enough along the way. So now, give your father a little room to breathe. While I was gathering your belongings, I found some of the manuscripts you left behind. There were 2 distinct sets of handwriting upon those pages. Every trace in that house proves that 2 people once shared a life there. Legend says that during the Canvas Age, the grand artist Whitebow painted his late daughter onto a scroll and breathed life into her. Suppose, just suppose, that my brilliant daughter created a likeness of herself, a self-portrait so perfect that it breathed and moved with her. If that is the truth, then every mystery is explained. During that night of the blood-stained games, a girl at death's door and an imagination she created followed the trail of the Herald of Death all the way to Dovebrook. As a monster bearing Shuhu's flesh and a supplicant lost to madness, Marcus Antali defeated the pair before him without lifting a finger. Driven by pure instinct, he slowly closed in on them. He intended to use their very lives as pigment to paint a new bloody bloom. Little did he know that he was walking straight into a trap of their design. The moment he drew near, a massive iron fist was imaginated from the sky above. It crashed down and crushed into dust. It was the night of July 22nd, 1984, of the Arcadian calendar. A colossal shockwave radiating from Dovebrook District shook the earth. As the dust settled, a strange urban legend found its way into every corner of the world.
What the?
Over 10,000 sightings reported a giant arm descending from the sky that evening. In the hours that followed, the Department of Aberration Defense confirmed that the Herald of Death was completely incapacitated. The theories were endless. Was it a divine act by Aha? Or a weapon built by the IPC? No one knew for sure. Yet the silhouette of that giant remained etched in every mind as a testament to heroism. It was just an arm. Yet beneath the brush of a girl who yearned for the stars, it became an extension of humanity's reach. The girl achieved her dream, and the stars set sail once more. Truly a most romantic fairy tale. And now, unfortunately, I have to destroy this fairy tale myself.
Oh boy.
You don't believe me?
I have no idea who you truly are. But that little girl who roamed for trailblazing, my frail and sickly daughter. From the very beginning, Himeko never left Plain Arcadia.
Oh.
That's not something you should joke about.
You know better than I do whether I'm joking or not. By the way, things outside aren't looking good. The Arcadia is drowning in problems. Is it really wise to stay here instead of helping the younger crew members?
Those kids are all grown up now. They can handle their mission. And as for myself, I am staying right here to deal with the biggest problem of all.
I don't know who is telling the truth and who isn't. But there are two Himekos, from what that is being said. Himeko created an imagenesis of herself. Oh, Silverwolf.
Are you intending to stay here until the outcome is revealed?
Will the outcome ever be revealed?
It might take forever for him to return, or he might never come back at all. Or maybe, if I just complain and say, I wish Blade were here, he'll just show up. Anyway, it was his choice. We already said our goodbyes. Thank you for staying with him until the very end.
Now, it is time to deal with your matters. Gray-haired boy, you seek me out with her token in hand. What is it that you desire?
I've already told you why I'm here. Didn't you ask to come here? Didn't you ask me to come here?
I don't quite follow. Our first meeting was just before we took the boat here. I only answered the call of wish power because of that mask. The one painted by Evanesia. Without it, I would not be here. So, who is this me you speak of?
Me, of course.
Ahmad.
Not you again. A meanie will always be a meanie.
Misfortune and I share one thing in common. We both enjoy dropping in uninvited. A reunion after 1,000 years. Graphia, it has been a long time.
A sought Pramod.
So you finally showed yourself, Lord Ravager. I knew it. This goes much deeper than I thought. Graffia's arch nemesis.
Hermitage. What you heard was only half the story. 1,000 years ago, amidst the ruins of Ahatopia, I found a baby girl on the verge of death. Her cold, lifeless body reminded me of the legend of Elation. Aha heard an infant cry and burst into laughter. Too bad I never did get the joke. So I came up with a much better one. I infused that child with the power of destruction, giving her the rebirth of a Void Ranger. I taught her to paint her monstrous beasts using the life of the veracity as pigment, all to carry out the Legion's divine will. Graphia, your name was your commission, to paint the world and carve a trace of our lasting glory just before the world meets its destruction. You were doing so well, right up until you saw that express crash. It gave you ideas, Graphia. Unrealistic, foolish ideas.
Since that day, I have had nothing to do with you or your destruction.
Oh my god, okay.
Failure began the moment you tried to destroy the Express. All you did was turn the spirit of the Nameless into a rallying cry for rebellion. I took the power you forced upon me and used it to save the innocent. You commanded me to record the end of worlds, but instead I created a sanctuary.
So, you think putting on a human mask makes you one of the Trailblazers? How amusing. Look at yourselves. That weathering curse is still eating away at you and your kin. It is the inescapable price for being a child of destruction who dares to betray her fate. World and canvas, a total disaster. Yet you still try to dress it up as a victory. Do you know why I haven't spared Ahatopia a single glance for an entire millennium? Because you bore me. But now, things have changed. Someone far more interesting than you has returned. And unlike you, she is the real deal.
Himiko.
A genuine Nameless. That is why I have returned. Simply to
That has to be Himiko.
all this.
That genuine Nameless. Yeah.
I've had my fill of this drama. Now, I'm dying to see how your face...
Calm it, Silverwolf. You don't have your cartridge.
For 1,000 years, I have painted them over and over again. Every innocent life you extinguished during the Sind-Earth Age. Tell me, Hsr Pramod, are you prepared to face their fury?
I have more important things to do than linger here. But this little parting gift of yours? Why not let them have a taste instead?
Whoa.
Demonstrate your defiance.
Oh, she has got a cartridge. Fair enough.
Is it over?
Of course it's not.
Watch out!
Pity. Such a clean strike. But the odds of success are 0.
nurse her back to her senses.
Right. Okay. Pause a second. Fire, lightning, quantum. Foxy, you're up, I guess.
Let me teach you some moves. Get all that?
Let's see how Graphia's animations look. Ow. Okay. Thank you, Silver Wolf. Let's go.
Of course not. That is exactly what that Mimi wants.
I'm gonna speed this up in a second.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star!
And coming with a foot right in the face. It's all about the thrill.
Let's go.
Stars favor us. A bad omen. Don't thank me.
Yeah, Sparksy's chewing through. Kind of accurate. We've got Silver Wolf in this fight, though, huh?
Next round, real gaming. Bonus round.
Whoa. Okay, so chewing through Graphia. Sparksy. Such an immense looking boss, though. Like, well done. Great, great aesthetic design. Why is that going in slow-mo? Oh. Oh my.
We need to finish this fast and catch up to Hsr 4.3. Looks like I have to use level 999 one more time.
No need for that. If a sword is needed, let it be mine.
Lady.
Have you thought it through? What defines a blade? The sharpness that endures, after all has worn away. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron. Die a thousand deaths.
Wow. What an introduction for Morton X Blade.
What? Not even a welcome back.
Oh,
You will serve as the tempering fire.
what an introduction for Blade. Targets inflicted with Grudge Ablaze must select Endure Flames or Extinguish Flames when taking action. Oh my word. Endure Flames skips this turn, gains the Fortitude effect. Extinguish Flames has a chance to immediately dispel Grudge Ablaze and takes fire damage when not dispelled. Okay.
Blade, you answered my prayers.
1 in 10 chance of survival. I choose to survive.
It's a nuts mechanic. Give me something. Double chewing through them, we love to see it.
What happened to her?
This is Hsr 4.3's handiwork. We have to bring her to her senses first.
Feast your eyes,
Endure Flames recovers all skill points skips this turn. Oh, he's back. Well, that won't activate when I'm in Silver Vault, so we'll probably kill her before that activates. Okay. Wow. God, the like mutated express. Wow.
I hope I am not too late.
Are you kidding? Your timing is impeccable, Blady. But isn't this a bit much? How did you even change outfits? What happened down there?
I used the Leviathan's maw to imprison Shuho. But that doesn't matter.
What matters is that you made it out alive and got the job done.
Not yet. I have made a decision. This time, I will stay and become a supplicant. I am joining the Phantas Moon Games.
Oh.
What? You're going to stay here and poke your nose into this world's business too?
Let us settle this first. Are you okay?
Thank you. All of you.
We will stop Hsr 4.3.
I will do everything I can to help you. As long as the canvas remains, Hsr 4.3 cannot kill me. You have fulfilled what Evanescia entrusted to you. It was all me. For 1,000 years, I was the one obsessed with bearing every responsibility alone. Hsr 4.3 was right after all. I have been a ghost of 1,000 years past, arrogant enough to think my seal over the world and canvas was unbreakable. I really believed that accumulated wish power would be enough to strike him down when he returned. We are up against the same nightmare that survived a whole Cinderth age.
I ran out of disk space at a pretty inconvenient moment. But I will reread Graffia's sentence. We are up against the same nightmare that survived a whole Cinderth age. The same monster that an entire era could not even overcome.
Just how did he even sneak into the world in canvas?
Good question, Wolfie.
The first time I stepped into Inkford Hermitage, a strange whisper tried to latch onto me.
Yeah.
But it didn't succeed. Maybe that was the first step in Hsr 4.3's plan to infiltrate this place. Then he took on Graffia's form to tamper with my mask, and even taught me the way to summon the real Graffia. In the end, he got what he wanted.
So, this guy has only been after one thing this whole time.
So he was the Graffia we met with Nihilux. That's why Graffia was a bit confused at the dock. Oh. Yeah, he's wanted to weaken Graffia and break the barrier of the world in canvas.
And to awaken the husk of the veracity, we need to leave this place as soon as possible. The giant maw that swallowed me is starting to stir.
But he mentioned he had something more important to do. What is that even supposed to mean? He has so much on his plate, no way he can split himself into pieces and handle
It has to be something to do with the Express and Himiko.
from beyond invaded Ahatopia. The power he unleashed was beyond all comprehension. He could appear in places thousands of miles apart at the exact same time, as if he possessed countless incarnations.
What?
He said he was meeting a genuine nameless...
Himiko.
Himiko! She's in trouble!
What's even going on with Himiko? Like, is Ryosuke a Supremart?
You said that classroom was a secret place of your own creation, yet Fullwish seemed to know everything about it.
True.
You are far too familiar with the Express, yet there is no way my father could have ever set foot on it.
True.
And another thing, when we first met up earlier, you said it had been 15 years. But my father clearly left much earlier.
True.
Your story is riddled with holes. Or rather, you never even intended to pretend.
You are the only person I can never seem to lie to. And about that last point, it was just a slip of the tongue.
Stop this pathetic act. You are not him. You who dare to impersonate my father, show your true self.
It seems our pleasant little father-daughter chat has come to an end. Buying time, keeping me pinned down. Oh, you played your part well along the way. If I proved to be more dangerous than anticipated, you would be right there to shield your companions. But, Navigator, you still overlooked one possibility. The most fatal one of all. Why don't you try to guess at what exact point did I take Ryosuke's place? It happened on the day that man, in his desperate search for the source of the weathering curse to save his family, was destroyed by me.
Oh, he killed her father.
That year, Himiko was 6. At her mother's funeral, she met her father for the first time.
Oh my.
You are lying.
That would mean that she never...
One lie in all these years, my dear daughter. Nice to meet you. I'm your father, Ryosuke.
She never knew her father.
All those years spent by my side. What are you really planning?
Even I find it hard to tell what goes on in this head of mine sometimes. But now, as I look at your face, at that exquisite expression, it all makes sense. I had so much fun playing a father. And the best part, that was not even the most fun I have had today.
Hey, can you hear me? Someone who looks like a Supremod just showed up at the tavern.
He's at the tavern. He's in the world in canvas. Welt.
I've played along this far, so why not make it interesting? Let us add a dash of red to our little opening act. You have proven your theory by tearing off the mask of Ryosuke. As a courtesy, it's now time to strip away your disguise.
Oh, Himiko.
The ugliest lie of the Trailblaze.
The truth that has been hidden for 15 years.
What has Himiko done?
When the Phantom Moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you.
The girl looked up at the stars, but in her heart, she was terrified of setting out. She was afraid of the universe, and even more, she was afraid of the weight of responsibility. In the end, she'd left her wishes to someone else. As for her, she chose to lie in a grave and stay in the Arcadia forever. Ryosuke's daughter Himiko is long dead. When she saw how vast the stars really were,
Oh
she
my.
ran away. Just as the Trailblaze will always converge with the destruction, culminating in awe-inspiring obliteration.
Oh my.
You really are a fake.
Right back at you.
O denizens of this Arcadia, lost in its splendor, once I beheld the Astral Express rise again towards the stars. Since then, you have known 15 long years of unbroken peace.
Himiko. Oh my lord.
It's been a while, old friend.
Dan Hung's implements a terraform. Oh my god.
For 15 years it was I, Hsr 4.3, who delivered every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge in these long overdue surprises.
You're leaving it at that? What? We've got to wait until 4. Oh, wait! We've got to wait until 4.4 to know what this ends as? That was... Hold on. Shush, Yao Guang. Shush a minute. Let me...
Leisure comes easy. Pity that I struggle to keep my sights on the present.
It would have been so cool if they'd done some sort of patch-long change to the world. But anyway. Sorry, this has been nuts. It's been the shortest part of Plan Arcadia we've had so far, but it has been the most world-breaking. Like, actually world-breaking. There are so many questions. The storytelling in this act has been phenomenal. We've had so many different arms of the story going on. You've got Welt with Yao Guang and Dan Heng. You've got Ashvale with March. Who knows what's happened to bloody March? Like, Hsr Pramad turned up at the tavern, sort of just tore things apart. But after that, we've got no idea where March or anyone went. So like, then you've got the stuff going on with Trailblazer and Blade and Silverwolf with Graphia, which we kind of knew was going to be saucy. We knew that, and I think it was done really, really well. I think you've seen the emotional side of Silverwolf as she thinks Blade's never coming back. And then you see the emotional side of Blade when he's going through the motions after having jumped. Coming back with the entrance he had, that was so well done. But obviously the main talking point is Himiko. As we knew it was coming to a head. The boss that we saw in the live stream was actually Graphia. Shush your mouth, Yao Guang. The boss we saw in the 4.3 live stream was Graphia, not Himiko. Which makes sense. Well, yeah, it does, but like, Himiko, as Hsr Pramad said there, Himiko is dead. And, well, the original Himiko is dead, I should say. And that is a trend with Honkai and Himiko. She doesn't tend to get the best of endings. And it is clear that the original Himiko is now long since gone. The question is, the Himiko that's been on the Express for the past 15 years, the Himiko that we've trusted, the Himiko that's led us through thick and thin, the inspiration, the Himiko that put the Express back together, it would seem that she is a drawn imaginee who fought alongside the actual Himiko in the Phantasm games. And how that changes things moving forward, I don't know. Doesn't look like this Himiko's had any problems traveling with the Express, but it raises so many questions. We got teased with between Himiko and Hsr Pramad of a mech, one we've seen in the drip marketing. But Hsr Pramad is everywhere. He's fighting Himiko, he's fighting Trailblazer and Graphia, along with Silverwolf and Blade. He's fighting Welt, Yao Guang and Dan Heng in the Station of the Unknown, or whatever you want to call it. He's fighting Ashvale in the tavern. He's also announcing himself in the middle of Dimension City. Hsr Pramad is everywhere. He's a Lord Ravager. But he's a Lord Ravager that has that dash of elation with him. It's he's on Iron Tomb's level in terms of power. He might even be beyond. We don't know the full power of Hsr Pramad yet, or at least I don't know from the actual MSQ that we've been doing. But to leave it on that, I mean, this has been quite clearly what you would do. They've turned this into a movie. What you would do normally if you were completely, you didn't come across leaks or spoilers or anything. Do 4.3 and 4.4 story quests back to back. It will take you like 10 hours. Because this one's been a 4-hour one-ish. Which is, I can't lie, a little bit short for traditional HSR story quests at this point, but it is laying every single bit of groundwork for 4.4. There were revelations about Himiko, Hsr Pramad revealing himself everywhere, all of the turmoil and fighting that's going on between every single little bit. And we said this back in 4.1, 4.0. There are so many different factions and people to take into account in Planet Arcadia. And now they're all fighting Hsr Pramad, apart from Ting-Yun, who's toddled off and found herself quite safe next to Ran Mei, which is you know, nice place to be. But this is incredible. I'm so hyped for 4.4. Oh, 4.4 is going to be a beautiful patch. It is so unbelievably content filled. You've got the what you would assume is the climax of Planet Arcadia, probably the last installment of Planet Arcadia, because I don't see where it goes from here. It looks like the crescendo is next. You've got Fate collab, you've got Himiko SP, you've got Rin and Gilgamesh, you've got all this stuff going on. Goodness knows what the reruns will be. I will do a video predicting the reruns, but it's gonna be so interesting. And then you've got this huge story that is just gonna hit us. I'd imagine 4.4 is gonna be quite a chunky patch, because they've not only got to do this climax of Planet Arcadia, they're also doing the Fate collab, which I'm sure will come with its own events and extra story and stuff of its own, as well as maybe a couple of other events. This has definitely been the filler patch between Anniversary and the climax of Planet Arcadia. And I tell you what, it's not been a bad patch. This is not a bad patch by any means. Incredibly valuable reruns. A really good new character in Morton X Blade with a really good backstory, really good introduction, and he's a really useful character, generally. We'll see how long he lasts, won't we? But the story has been fantastic. That was the best part of Planet Arcadia so far. I am so looking forward to 4.4, and then beyond 4.4, who knows what we're going to be doing? Because I got a feeling we ain't going to be doing Elation, and we ain't going to be doing Arcadia or Aha. I think there's going to be other stuff going on. Will we go back to places that have not had their story finished? I wonder. Or will we go somewhere completely different? Let me know down in the comments what you think of 4.3's story, as well as your theories. I'd love to hear it. This has been a little bit of a longer one compared to the first part, but I wanted to break it up to 2 parts because I didn't want to put out like a 4.5 hour video, to be honest. I know it's been a pretty lore-heavy week with Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. For some reason, forgot the name. We will be continuing the Genshin story, of course, but now we are obviously waiting for the 4.4 story for HSR, so that's going to take a back seat as we now move on to our looking ahead at not just 4.4 and all that comes with it, but as well that Fate collab. That's going to be super interesting. Time to make some predictions on some reruns as well ahead of 4.4 that will come, and you will see various who should pull, all that stuff. You know, your usual slop ahead of a patch, but that patch will be July. We've got a whole month with this lovely cliffhanger to get through now. Wonderful. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell notification icon to stay up to date with all this. All this coming up on the channel, and I can't do it because I can't speak. Including HSR and Genshin. Hit that bell notification icon, you'll be notified of every video that goes up. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.